Welcome to Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. This is where we talk about wrestling how it should be talked about. We are having a little WTF episode, I guess we'll call it. But we got, before I get into it, Matthew Barnaby, how you doing?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We had one hell of a week in wrestling.
I don't even remember what happened on SmackDown, but we're not going to probably talk about any of that. It doesn't matter.
I mean, we were there.
We were on SmackDown.
We were there.
Forgot that I was there, which was a very fun show. But I mean, first of all, like and subscribe, Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. Tell your sisters and brothers and grandparents and dogs. Tell them to turn on the show so they can watch us talk like hogs. So there's only a few things I want to talk about this evening, this morning, whenever you're watching this. I mean, oh, f*** yourself, Rock.
Hey, Rock.
And that's not even the biggest story.
That's so insane. So insane.
You were at my house when that happened. Did the entire room not jump out of their seat when that happened?
Yes.
And I can imagine...
all jaws dropped.
And I was like, well, that's enough.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else.
Yep.
He just said, go F yourself, Rock. Like,
it was insane.
Like
first deliberate F word dropped on WWE TV. That like no one saw that coming.
I'll probably bleep ours out, but I'm speechless. But and then because this is masterful. Okay, do the GFU Rock, GFY Rock, right? Go F yourself, Rock. Nobody needs anymore. That's like the biggest word they've ever said like that on wrestling in history of wrestling.
100%.
Like the F word like that.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're good. Place is going crazy. Pop, 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 pop. And then we see a glorious hug by the glory man, John Cena, to Cody. And what happens?
The Rock.
By the way, why did he start up here and go up here? Anyway,
he ended up doing two fingers, and it was such a violent, it was a violent way to do. It wasn't just like this or like that. Like it was a violent two finger.
Like the Joker.
Even that had hate in it. You know what I mean? Like, man.
And then John Cena, all smiley smile, looks at the Rock. Or whatever. Look, am I doing it?
You nailed it. That's exactly what he looked like. Yeah.
And then they're done hugging. He's like, Cody, toe kick right to the nuts.
John Cena turned heel. He is a bad guy. He just turned against the fans.
We had to go F you,
children.
Rock. We had to go F you, Rock.
Yeah.
And then we get that too.
Yeah, it's insane. Insane. No one saw
Masterful.
That coming. No one saw that coming, and that's been the theme this year with wrestling so far. I don't know what is going on between Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, John Cena turning his back on every selling
Iyo Sky winning the belt.
Iyo Sky winning the belt. I don't know what is going on right now.
I can't call anything.
No. Forget predictions are out the window now.
It's just business is going into business for itself, as they say. What? Yeah. So who called Cena being bad? I just want to.
I called him winning the Chamber.
Right.
I called him winning the Rumble.
You
I said he was winning the Rumble. When he didn't win the Rumble, I said he's going to take the Chamber, no problem. Which in and of itself was an outstanding match. And he had some really nice moments with Cena. When him and Punk got together in the Chamber. I don't know if you saw that. He worded, Punk said, "I missed you," and Cena's like, "I miss you too." And then Cena went to shake his hand, and Punk said no, and he hugged him. It's like such a feel good, nice moment because these two have a long history. And I'm thinking, oh man, that's nice. That's nice. I'm okay if Cena wins. I'd love Punk to win, but I called Cena winning. He won. I was so happy. Feel good moment. Crowd was 100% behind him.
A heel turn that's taking a back seat right now. Mr. Seth Rollins taking out CM Punk. So that's the why Cena won. And as Cena's choking him out with the STFU, So what Seth is yelling, die! 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 Just, oh my God. And that was amazing. We're good now. Yeah. We don't even need to go F yourself, Rock. And then that happened.
Yeah. And somebody had pointed out that years ago, Cena and Punk had a match, and Big Show came down and ended up knocking out Cena, which let Punk win. But Punk was hesitant to pin him or do anything. He's like, he's taking advantage of a situation. Fast forward, happens again, opposite people, and Cena, no hesitation. Right into the STF, choke him out.
I immediately thought that was like, that game, because I did say Cena's going to go bad.
Yeah, that's unlike you did actually.
That's why I asked who called him being bad.
Yeah, not me, but you did. You did at the before.
By the way, my name is Handsome Nick Hanlon, and I'm always right.
You did
Cena turns bad.
Annoyingly call that, yes.
Right, annoyingly, because I mean, Cody, he's making too much money. Why is he turning bad? What more? He's $14 million a year. He's fine. He doesn't need movies.
They've fan favorites fight each other. It happens.
You see, the genius of this is they're taking a book out of Kurt Angle right now and doing the opposite. Because this had the potential, John Cena's farewell good guy tour had the potential of being Kurt Angle's farewell tour, which was not good.
It wasn't. And the fact that he would turn his back on the fans like this with 8 months left to go in his career
is he even leaving?
Blows my mind. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's leaving. He's booked movies up the butt, and you know, as Rock had once said, once you book movies like that, you're not allowed to wrestle. There's certain things in contracts you're not allowed to get risk injury, because not only are you gonna postpone your movie and you can't act, but you're also putting 100, 500 other people out of business, grips, cameramen,
totally.
So I mean, I don't think he's coming back. I'm pretty sure he's leaving come December.
He's John Cena's Evil Cena, which is the most crazy thing. After 23 years, they said 7,890 something days as the face, as the Make-A-Wish man,
right?
As I mean, I'm not going to say this is as big as Hogan's heel turn, because I don't think anything could be as big as that. Yeah. But was it more surprising? Maybe. I mean,
that's a good question.
Like with him doing the 8 month thing, if we're talking 2 years ago, when we know Cena's got a couple of years, you could see it happening. Like people were wanting it back then.
With 8 months left, a bunch of times too. Many years ago, they teased it, but it never happened. Yeah, with 8 months left to go,
he's just gonna tour around, wave, sell some shirts.
It's crazy to me. You never thought that would happen. He's been built on hustle, loyalty, and respect for the longest time, and the worst part, you see how a lot of videos out there. These kids are just crying, just bawling their eyes out. Their hero, like how.
Most of those kids that are crying are younger than his whole career.
Yes.
They knew him since they could remember liking him.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Hulk Hogan turning bad in that sense. People were crying. I kind of equate it to Andre the Giant when his heel turn, because it's just unthinkable. Like Andre the Giant was totally an unthinkable heel turn in WWE. He was a good guy forever. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So like booking possibilities, like the possibilities opens up so much more.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were going to turn a bunch of other people so he could fight them. But now it's just money, right? Him being a bad guy is just money, right? Because CM Punk, they can have an epic match together.
That is absolutely 100% going to happen. I am confident in saying that Cena Punk is going to happen, and it's going to be amazing.
Like, he could theoretically fight anybody. Now, what do you think his chances are of winning the title at WrestleMania?
I think very high.
Gonna have some help.
I think if Rock's in the building, Cena's winning.
Do you know who lives in Las Vegas though?
Who lives in Las Vegas?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, this guy.
That is interesting.
This guy lives down the street.
You think he'd interfere?
I think he'd help Cody.
Interfere for? He'd help Cody?
I think he'd be on Cody's side for sure. Because he hates The Rock. Who doesn't?
That's just
he's so shiny.
It's like you said, it opens up so many possibilities of people for him to wrestle for the next 8 months. I have no idea what they're going to do. But I have a question for you. Do you think Cena turns on The Rock before he ends his career?
100%.
Yeah, you think?
I don't think he leaves as a heel. I kind of I think by Survivor Series, because that brings us into November, brings us to the Thanksgiving. I think something will happen. Cena will maybe lose the title or something. I think that's his title run, and whoever gets it, he'll win at WrestleMania. The Survivor Series. Lose the Survivor Series to whoever, probably Cody.
I'd love it if he lost
Punk.
That'd be great. Give Punk one more run with that belt.
Well, he's got I hope so. I don't think he needs it, but it'd be nice to have it on him.
I don't think he needs it. I think.
Does Cena need it though?
The only reason I would say Cena needs it is it would be nice for him to hold that record.
He deserves it.
I understand Ric Flair. He's tied with Flair right now, but Flair's title runs are across multiple companies, right?
Yes, Cena's already winning.
WWE guy, so Cena's already up on WWE specific world championships.
WWE bought all those other championships.
That would solidify it. That would solidify it, in my opinion.
100%.
So it would be nice to see him. Even though he just went insane. And somebody else I read online, somebody else said The Rock activated John Cena like the Manchurian Candidate. He was all smiles. It was like kick, just snapped, right?
So it's all money, buddy. It's always been money for Cena. It always will be money for Cena. He knows if he's just just touring stadiums, there's no money in it. And it's going to get corny fast because it was already getting corny. And I don't know if he was getting it on purpose, but it was getting... we even talked about it. I'm like, this is getting cheesy. He was just hamming it up.
Yeah, and I think he was getting a lot of appreciation cheers. Like, people weren't cheering what he was doing at the time. People were cheering his 25-year run
and he knew.
Of being at the top.
Sorry, they're fighting. And he knew that. And he's like, I'm good. I'm going to kick this guy in the nuts and we're going to make some money.
That's
money. I mean, I think The Rock's known for a while. I remember when he came out and he did this at some point. There's pictures of it from like a few weeks ago. When he was
counting, he did the weird way of counting and did
he held his hand like that for...
And, not to, get too insider, but there are rumors that Cena's been thinking about doing this for a while, about going into business for himself, as you kind of put it, about turning his back. There's been rumors that he was thinking about doing this for a while. So I wouldn't be surprised if you go back the last 6 months and anything that's happened in the last 6 months kind of lean towards almost a bit of foreshadowing, right?
I agree.
So
they knew Cody wasn't gonna. They knew Cody wasn't gonna sell his soul. The Rock's like a shiny Iron Man. He always has a plan B.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Not a backup plan. But imagine he did sell his soul, that it would have been Cena and Cody on the same side. How would that even work? Would Cody just give him the belt? I mean, this is hypothetical.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Maybe and with the way The Rock is, maybe The Rock would have just turned on Cena.
He's like, go F yourself, Rock. That's true. You just kick him to the curb.
I got my plan A. I don't need you anymore, Cena. Thanks for nothing.
That might have been a deal.
Right. I don't think Rock cares about people individually. Right.
So who's Cena fighting this year? Okay, like as a champion, who do you think he's gonna fight? Is Punk's in there?
Punk and obviously Cody, and then Punk.
Him and Cody for sure.
So
you only got a certain number of matches left.
Yeah, and it's not going to be weekly on Raw, that's for sure.
We give him he gets a tag title.
With who?
I don't know. Drew McIntyre.
Him and Drew. That'd be crazy. Yeah, see, I don't know.
Because this whole Cena thing wraps right into the bloodline stuff too, right? Because it's Rock. So there's so much fallout from that.
Is Roman going to have a go at him?
I mean, Roman. Yeah, I mean it's got to happen,
right? Cena Roman, Cena Punk. Cena Seth, I don't know. They're teasing. I know you said he kind of turned his back on during Elimination Chamber.
It doesn't matter if he's got the belt. Seth's gonna want to fight him,
right? I'm just saying that I don't think like right now he's. I don't know. I feel like Seth is still feels like he's justified in what he's doing, and he hasn't. I don't think he's been like a full blown. I'm a bad guy now. I think it's coming. I think it's coming.
When he was yelling "die" at Punk,
yeah, that was pretty intense. That was pretty intense, and not to stray too far, but if you saw Raw, him and Punk just hate each other with so much disdain. It was nasty, right? So
we might as well roll right into are we done with Cena? Like we're pretty much done. So the Punk promo at the beginning of Raw.
Yeah.
So this is also this is fallout from Cena.
It's all fallout from
right away. Seth screwing him over, Cena winning. And he called what he called Rock.
Bald Rock fraud. And Cena a bald fraud. They called them both that.
And he's like, "Don't worry, Cena, we're gonna meet."
Yeah, that was he was fired up. He sweared it twice. I was thinking when The Rock comes out, does his goosebump thing, and
I love that.
Punk was like, "That's just BS. It's BS. It's fake and it's BS." Calls him out on it. Punk was fired up.
Yeah, and Punk and Seth, you can tell they hate each other.
Oh, for sure.
You can see it. It's one of the best brawls I've seen, non-sanctioned brawls.
Well, what did he say? Becky Lynch, you better come get your man before I get him. And I think, but even better, my favorite line from that promo was, coming for you, Cena and Rock, and you better make a wish that I don't get my hands on you.
Excellent. Genius. I mean, Punk's been on fire. I mean, even look at when we were at SmackDown, the promo there, he won at all those guys.
Yeah,
he killed it. I mean, he totally killed it.
And this is why people chanted his name for 10 years, right? When he was gone.
Well, he's just he's so convincing all the time. He has passion.
Yeah.
He's he should have been an Oscar-winning actor. He's just it's very, very Mick Foley because it makes you emotional. Right? Yes. That's the way they do their thing. Very emotional, based, and it draws you in. And then, there's lots of stuff to talk about. We're not going to it's going to be a short one. I mean, KO and Sami Zayn, hell of a match.
That's not done.
It's not done.
I think round 2 for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I think
for
round
sure.
2 for WrestleMania for those two. They put on one hell of a show.
How about one more thing I called?
Barbed wire. Oh, what's that?
Jade Cargill.
Yes, you did.
I've been calling Naomi for months.
Yes, you have. And she, the women's chamber match started. It's Naomi and Liv to start, and Jade comes down and just beelines right for Naomi and beats the living tar out of her. Slams the door on her head. The chamber door. That the entire PLE was fantastic.
Great.
And big shout out to I can't believe I'm going to say it, but big shout out to Liv Morgan, who has had
a star recently, man.
2 of what I would consider match of the week for 2 weeks in a row with her tag match with Raquel Rodriguez against Naomi and Bianca when they won the belts. And then the prior week when they fought and she got cut open. And then in the chamber, she gets the hair whip. A lot of people are talking about that hair whip. Bianca Belair whips her hair. She's got a mark all the way around to her stomach, a huge knot on her back. She posted some pictures from her Instagram if you want to bring that up. Right. She's got bruises all like.
She's either tough or a masochist. Either way, I like it.
What a champ. What a champ. Like I hate to admit it because she's just a horrible human being. But
she's performing the best in her career right now.
Oh, 100%.
Not even a champion right now. She's performing the best in her career. It's incredible. She's the all-star from. I mean, Bianca Belair. Did you see her winning?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it coming. No,
I didn't expect her to win after this whole Naomi thing. I thought she'd be way too distracted to win.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it would be
way
impossible.
too distracted.
I'm not unhappy with her winning, but I thought it was.
I thought it was going to be Liv or Alexa Bliss.
Totally.
To be honest with you,
I kind of thought it would have been Bliss.
Yeah, I didn't think Bianca was winning.
And then the men's elimination chamber was a beautiful match. Right, just the whole thing was amazing. Great match, but obviously everything's overshadowed by Cena turning bad. Do you have anything you want to talk about from the elimination chamber of the men's?
No, I mean I think I mentioned already. I loved the Cena CM Punk moment right towards the end. I thought that was fantastic. I thought very interesting to see
How about
Drew
Cena Punk's
again
light keep falling down.
Yeah.
Fix that light. Fix that light. People were in the corner yelling that.
Yeah, at one point Cena clapped him. He's like, "Yay!"
Yeah, that's right too. That's right. Drew gets out early from Damien, right?
Yep. Oh, he's not happy about that. He was not. Once again, he is distracted. It's a lot of. I mean, there's. It lends a little bit of credence to the idea of not having friends in the business because you get distracted or any emotional ties, whether it's good or bad, you get distracted. Just look at Drew McIntyre. He's a beast. He could be and should be a world champion
if he can get his mind right.
Time, but he's too distracted with the people in his life. Yeah.
Punk and Seth, I think, was it Punk that distracted him?
Yep.
I'd have to watch it again. There was just so much that happened. And then another shocker, Iyo Sky wins the women's title on Raw.
Wow.
And that's talk about a distraction.
I was yelling at my screen. So Bianca Belair's out there watching the match, right? And Rhea, she has Iyo Sky down. And Rhea leaves the ring to get in the face of Bianca Belair for no reason. There's no reason for it. She wasn't doing anything. Right? Rhea beat Rhea on Monday. Rhea beat Rhea.
Although there should have been a disqualification.
Because of the physicality between them?
Attacked her.
Yep.
That should have been a disqualification. Rhea should still be the champion.
Yeah.
That referee should be caned. And when I say caned, I mean set on fire.
Yeah.
And then, she's like, see you at Mania. And you're underestimating Iyo Sky here. That was a huge mistake. I am a big Iyo Sky.
Well, we've been talking her up for the last few weeks.
I love Iyo Sky. She's amazing. She's not to be underestimated. But I know she's just holding her there like a little child going, you're dead. And then reversal, moonsault. Iyo Sky's 2-time women's champion. How is this getting booked at Mania? Do you think it's just going to be Iyo Bianca? Do you think Rhea's going to slip her way in there? Because I think she's going to try.
I think she's going to try. I think you're going to see a triple threat.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see a triple threat.
Because she's going to say there should have been a disqualification. She's going to tell whoever, Nick Aldis, I guess, is. Well, she's on Raw, so she's with the other guy. What's his name?
Adam Pearce.
Yeah, she'll tell Pierce or Triple H. She'll talk to somebody. She'll flash those cakes and get her triple threat match. You got cake! What do you want me to do? Her cake was caking on that cake. Woo, cakey. It was a cakey match.
It was a really good match. It was a really good match and a shocking ending. So that's like 4 or 5 surprises in the last 3-4 days.
Like a week.
It's
insane.
I don't know what they're going to do next. this is all the big build, the road to WrestleMania. This stuff is happening fast and furious, and it's Mania is going to be insane.
WrestleMania just got very exciting. Quickly.
The moment Cena kicked Cody in the junk, that sold thousands of tickets. Even though WrestleMania sold out every year, I guarantee you, people were like, "Okay, now I'm gonna go."
It wasn't sold out. I bet you it is now. I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either.
Maybe I sell 80,000 tickets, right? But
yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of people there.
But that's gonna put butts in seats for sure. With all these surprises and all these things coming down, it's as hot as it can be, right? Cena turning his back on everybody, Punk and Seth, the vitriol between the two of them is just insane, right? It's just so exciting. I'm so looking forward to WrestleMania at this point in time.
And Roman's not even involved yet,
and we don't even know what Roman's doing yet. Exactly.
And we gotta figure he's doing something.
Well, I think
I've heard some rumors, but
get involved with Seth. He's definitely got beef with Seth, and he's definitely got beef with Punk because of the Rumble. So, both of them, the Rumble,
couple of Heyman guys,
right? So, and we still don't know if Punk is going to call in the favor or whatever this favor is that he had with Paul Heyman. He on Survivor Series for Paul Heyman.
Such a hanging in the air thing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what does that even mean?
And they're not going to drop it. Something will come of it, right?
For sure. And how about WrestleMania is, I don't even know. Like what's going on? Like Drew, it's got to be like Drew. I'm assuming Drew's going to beat the shit out of Damian Priest next time he gets his hands on him, because he legally pinned him in. As great Drew is, he is kind of a whiny bitch, right? So
yeah,
that's probably
that's a Mania match. I think that's a Mania match. Drew and Damian.
Liv and Raquel will be fighting somebody for the women's title.
Liv and Raquel versus maybe Jade. And it can't be Bianca because she's already got a match. So yeah, no, I wonder who the women are going for.
What's going on there? Yeah, like, are Naomi and Jade gonna team up? Maybe, and this is all at work. I don't think so. She took her out of that match, but
she did take her out pretty badly.
Jade looking slim, by the way. She's lost some weight, and she's not like she was just total muscle. She just slid a whole new workout style. She looks like Storm. Incredible. Lovely. She's lovely. I think we're good. Do we have anything else?
No, that was the big thing, man. It's such a whirlwind of events in the last 5 days or so. I'm just trying to let it sit and digest it, and take a breather before SmackDown. We're gonna hear from Cody on Friday.
Was he? Okay.
Very interesting to see what he has to say. But at this point, I think I need the breather. That was Friday, Saturday, and Monday. And
they got to calm her down.
Yeah. Take a breather.
They got to play a couple B-sides here for a couple songs.
Yeah.
Can't be Everlong every song, for crying out loud. Or Monkey Wrench or whatever. I'm excited. We'll see what format this pod takes next week, because it seems like we've changed it like every week, so that's fine.
Well, we had to get this out. This was just silly.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we feel next week, if we're gonna do that old style, the medium style, or this style. I don't know, but either way, we're gonna talk about wrestling the way it should be talked about. Damn it! Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. Make sure you check out my other podcast, the Dirty Glass Podcast. And what do you want to promote anything, Matt?
I got nothing to promote right now, buddy.
All right. Like and subscribe. Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. The way wrestling should be talked about. Bye. See you on the sunset flip side. A different podcast.